with that, welcome to the first part of Explorers of the Merge. Yep, the second hack we got in 2024, and that we're going to get right into. Without further ado, besides mentioning that the text bars are a bit different. Anyways, English is hard. Welcome to my ROMHACK Explorers of the Merge. Let me quickly fill you in on some backstory. After a few years ago, you were taking a stroll on the beach when you noticed a wounded Pokemon. After taking in this Pokemon as your own, you learned it could talk. Pokemon don't talk, but your new best pal can and does. You eventually learned this Pokemon had amnesia and he has never seen a human before. After further investigation, this mysterious Pokemon mentioned it may come from a distant land. Being a sailor, you took it to the seas. You and your partner, a trusty old Staraptor. One fateful night, something changed. Scans indicated an island nearby. Is this your partner's island? It may be. But before waking up your partner, there's something else. A few questions. They will be brief but vital. Let us begin. I always was curious what it would be like to be a monkey. No. I think I'm just gonna go Charmander as usual. Who was the Pokemon you found washed ashore in the human world? Not Bulbasaur. Let's go with... Who do we actually take? Damn, who do we actually take? That's kind of a difficult decision. I think I'm gonna go with Piplup, actually. Let's just say with normal names. That might be it, I think. You're off to the world of Pokemon. Well, not yet. You still have to sail there. I guess that was what the boat was for. Wait, before I forget, I have one final question for you. What is your name? Well, my name is Argonian. I make these videos on the internet for you all people to enjoy. Yes, thank you. Please, chapter 1 deja vu, please subscribe, man. I need money. I don't get money from this, please. Oh, Piplup, asleep again. This reminds me of the day we first met. You were washed ashore on a beach, about as battered as I've ever seen any Pokemon get. I took you in, raised you back to health, and then I learned you could talk. A real talking Pokemon. What a shame you lost your memory, but at least you still remember your home island. I've dedicated my life to finding your island, and now, here in the middle of the ocean, I may have found it. Piplup, hey, wake up! What is it, Argonian? I just fell asleep. I found it. This has to be your island, Piplup. Well, how can you be so sure? It's fully uncharted, at least to my knowledge. Not any modern maps. Maybe it's just a sandbar. No, take a look at this. I sent out a drone to scan for the island. Something is there. Data got a bit corrupted, but there is no mistaking it. This island is most definitely real. So, can we sail there? Yes, but we can't directly dock. The island is 50 nautical miles away from our current location and, judging by the readings, a close approach is impossible since the ocean is too shallow. However, we may be able to anchor one knot off the island's coast and fly there on Staraptor. If this is truly the island of intelligent Pokemon, would Staraptor fit in? Or will she... not sure, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We should arrive by 4 in the morning. Sorry for waking you. 6 hours later. Abandoned ship! Well, that did go wrong. Piplup, come with me. All set? Set up the use fly. Something's wrong. Piplup, did you feel that? I did. Argonian, keep Staraptor steady and focus on flying. Hold steady, Staraptor. We're almost over the island. This is bad. Bring it down, Staraptor. I think I see land under us. Argonian, look out. Let's see. We have a huge storm, as usual. Am I dead? That was a big fall, at least 100 feet. Americans, 30 meters around. But I don't recall hitting the ground. Maybe that storm never happened. So, did I die? No, I think this is a dream. A very strange dream. What? That sound. What was that? There it is again. Know that you have accidentally started a turn of events that cannot be stopped. You did not know, but you must now see this to the end. What? Our time here is in your mind is limited. We will contact you. No, wait, tell me more. Fading, I feel strange. I see. Where am I? I think it's day, but my vision is still... Argonian, where are you? That sounds like... Piplup? Over here. Is that... No, it can't be. Argonian, wake up, please. My head. Piplup, is that you? I must have hit my head really hard. Piplup, you're so big. I'm not big, you just got smaller. What are you... Look at yourself. Charmander? No. I'm a Pokemon. I think I'm gonna faint. Argonian, don't faint on me now. Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial... Patrol? Is it patrol? I don't know the English. No, sorry. Not the time for joking. You being a Charmander now. Did you just do that? Seriously, Piplup? If I were a stronger Pokemon, I would punt you like a football. But looks like that won't happen today. I said I was sorry. This is not a dream. Well, I can't understand it, but I guess I'm a Pokemon now. This better not be permanent. Actually, now that I'm standing and awake, this ain't that bad. At least we both made it to this island in relatively one piece. But what about Staraptor? Good question. How long was I out for? No idea, but it seems both of us fainted up till the storm passed. Poor Staraptor took the bulk of the lightning strike, I think. I'm starting to think that was more than just lightning. But still, how on earth did that turn me into a Pokemon, and how are you unscathed? No clue. Although Pokemon do heal much faster than humans in most cases, you should know that by now. All my plans have changed. What do we do now? Let me think. Rules of survival? Food, water, shelter? We might have water and shelter pod covered. Look behind you. A cave, but that's not Staraptor or my bag of supplies. During my fall, I think I felt your bag hit me. I landed right outside of a nearby forest. And I have a hunch, if your bag hit me during my fall, perhaps it fell into the same forest. Possible. I don't see any pockets in my, scales? These Charmander limbs aren't the best for carrying things either. I dealt with them my whole life. Guess you'll get to see what it's like being a Pokemon. This is still a very surreal experience for me, people, but that forest you mentioned, it might be the best bet for me to at least settle into my new body. And if we run into my bag, that should make survival here a bit easier. If I recall, my bag had some fair bit of tools along with some food rations. You're handling this like a champ. I don't know how I would react if I were turned to, say, a human or something. I wouldn't say I'm handling this well, more so my survival instincts are kicking in. Figures. A hardy sailor like yourself, but are you sure you're about running into nearby woods? We could get attacked. Positive. Oh, is there anything I should know before you rush in there? Let me think. Mind your tail? It could get caught on something. Or worse, you end up slapping me in the face with it. Or you accidentally extinguish it and just fucking die. Because it's a Charmander. You know, second, you might already instinctively know some moves. They could prove useful, especially since we might be trespassing on territory, so stay alert. My battling skills are a bit rusty, so I expect you to back me up. Right. I never understood the thrill of being attacked by a move, but who knows, this might be fun. So about that forest, my memory still fails me, but it might be a mystery dungeon, and if it is, we could be lost there for a while. From what little I recall, a mystery dungeon is like a glitch in space and time of winding hallways. And that doesn't matter. Follow me, I can show you where it is. Onwards, Argonian. Alright. Palm Forest. Let's see, what do we have? Growl, Scratch, Ember... I'm only level 4. Ah, shit. Yeah, shit. Just, you know. Growl, Pond, Polygon, Pack. No, it's already set to fast mode. Okay. In general, it already has a lot of stuff set up. Although that's usually not my preferred way to play it. It's okay, I guess. I'm not gonna change it for now. B. So little damage, man. Wingull. Yeah, I don't think Stab is gonna save me much here. The burn, however, is saving my ass. Level 5. Let's go. And if I don't know if I remember correctly, but I think the level is also factored in to the damage formula, so leveling up in general is a good thing. Pass over a coconut. A coconut leaking milk found in tropical regions. Eat it to restore some belly. If you're already full of tree, okay, it's basically an apple. Good. Cool though. Okay, you are running away. At least you tried to. Now you're dead. And I'm up to level 6. Okay, I really have to adjust some moves. Charm. Okay, yeah, that's not good for me. Yeah, this basically made my Scratch absolutely useless, but doesn't matter. Stairs. Let's see, 11 damage from Scratch. Okay, that's another coconut. Alright, level 7, and we learn Dragon Rage. I think we're still at a level where Dragon Rage is quite good. Being set 30 damage. Especially against boss fights, I think it's rather good. And that's a Mankey. Alright, forest clearing. I think I was right. Look, Argonian. It's in the bag, but who are these Pokemon? Find escapers. Mankey see, Mankey do, Mankey no like you. Okay, we fight now. Well, at least they were straightforward. Forward, yeah. Okay, let's just drop their attack a bit. Dragon Rage, 30 set damage. Okay, they take 30 damage hits. We level up to 8. Good. Let's see. This one's already hit. Alright, I think they have around... They should probably have around 60, right? Let's see. How much damage does Ember deal, actually? 21? That's not enough. Let's just Dragon Rage it for the 30 damage and the kill. Good. Ow. This bag yours? Yes, we already beat you two once. And we will do it again. Please give it back. Fine, you're the stronger Pokemon. My head. How did we end up fighting? My memory is all foggy. We ran into you, and right after that you attacked us. The only thing you said was, "We fight now." Wait, you two an exploration team? I have a deal for you. Don't tell the ranger about us, and you can have our cave. What cave? What English now? What? Care to tell me more? Both me and my... No, this is a trick. I see your game. You're keeping us talking so that you can arrest us. The cave is yours. Run, Mankey. Strange bunch, but at least we confirmed that the Pokemon here do talk. But who is this ranger they mentioned? Are we talking about Pokemon Ranger? Maybe. Most of our food is gone. However, your gear is still here. We also have a bag now. This means we could carry more than just a single item. We should head back to the cave and figure out how to get to one of the villages. Perhaps we could ask the locals if they've seen Staraptor anywhere. Villages? Right, these roads we saw must lead somewhere. I think I saw some lights on the ground near here while falling as well, but that could have just been my imagination. Well, we did it. What now, Argonian? Should I tell Piplup? Yes, maybe I should. Piplup, I had an odd dream before being turned into a Charmander. What was it about? Definitely a strange dream. I just hope you haven't started some kind of end of the world scenario or something. I hope you're kidding. I was, but I think we spent enough time on this island, we'll figure out why you got transformed. Maybe even turn you back, and of course, hopefully along the way we'll also find Staraptor. Let's go back to the cave, rest it over. Tomorrow we can figure somehow this out. Aragonian and Piplup returned to the cave. They had a simple meal of berries and the leftover supplies from Aragonian's bag. Afterwards, our heroes made beds of straw and hay on the cave floor. Where did they get straw and hay? Aragonian had difficulty sleeping, but passed out from exhaustion. Piplup felt home, but not home at the same time. Has Piplup been here before? With that, our heroes drifted off. Chapter 2, Coconut Village. That's strongly indexed. Anyway, the next sunrise. Argonian, wake up. Do you hear that? I feel funny. Is it not too... Where am I? Come on, Sleepyhead. Do you hear it or not? Yeah, it sounds like... Wait. Talking. It sounds like talking. You look down. Are you okay? Had another dream? Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Just thinking about yesterday. If you say so. Just know that I'm here for you. Your situation can't be easy. Thanks. Now about that talking. It sounds fairly distant. Perhaps it's from one of the villages you mentioned the other day. Possible, but it could also be coming from the nearby bay. These Pokemon ears are interesting. I can hear things from very far away. However, they are a little too sensitive for my liking. You get used to it, but I bet you're right. Argonian, we should see what's going on. Maybe someone knows about Staraptor. Let's go check it out. I think we went the wrong way. We should have stayed on the trail. This forest is dense. Wait, you hear that? Argonian, look over there. A whole group of Pokemon. I wonder why they're all here. The Gabite is walking right towards us. He's looking at us with intent. May fighting or flight instincts are kicking in, but are they human or Pokemon instincts? What are you at? Ain't from around the wood here, eh? You adventurers. Not looking to cause trouble, I hope. We have enough of that as it is. What is this accent? The Faera? Is that going to be Faera or Fera Islands? Or Isles? I don't know. Don't take kindly to low-life scum, so tell me, what are you at? Fera Islands? I've never heard of such a place before. No sir, not at all. We arrived on this island yesterday. Well, arrived might not be the right word. We crashed here in the storm yesterday and lost our friend, Staraptor. I see. You're part of an exploration team or something, eh? I don't see any badges, but it looks like you at least got a bag. I figured yours to be come from a ways, so don't fret. I won't pester you with team badges. Badges? Exploration team? What's it come from anyway? Sorry, forgot my manners. Name's Ranger Gabite, head of Coconut Village's Exploration Federation branch. What's the Ranger for? Simple. It's a count of the hat I done, and me rank on the Exploration Federation. Now about that. You see, this island likes a guild, so we go about providing guild services to exploration teams round and about here. However, I must let you in on a little secret. We only do so because my group has a research base out here. Services? What kind? We oversee who gets exploration team badges. We manage the bulletin boards for rescuing Pokemon and finding lost items. And lastly, punishing evildoers. Say, what's a guild? Is it like a group of craftsmen? But it seems the storm from 2 or so nights ago got you stunned. It would take me time, I ain't got to explain what a guild is, so in short, the services I mentioned earlier are guild services, along with training exploration teams to go on about the world. The Federation provides aid to the guilds for a cut of their earnings, but Yaos have given me an idea. If you would like to form a real team, perhaps the Exploration Federation can help. By the way, since it seems you're in dire need to find your friend Staraptor, I will let Yaos make a team right here and now. God, my poor throat. You'll do that? Of course, you two look genuine and your story is true. Staraptor could be in danger. Plus, being a team and all, it has its benefits. No contracts or other mainland gibberish attached. The perks attached may help you out in finding her. So, by again, got a name for your team? What did I get myself into? Hey, do you have any ideas for a cool name, Argonian? I do. We should be Team Rayaza, because that's the name I always choose, because I am not very creative. And this name just works. As someone named Todd Howard would say. Rayaza, Team Rayaza. Yeah, that name works. So Rayaza, good name choice, eh? 1 second, just gotta find me connection orb. Here it is. And registered. So your names, Argonian, Piplup, good to meet you. Do any of the Pokemon here know of Wait, why are there so many Pokemon here? What? Follow me. You must have Zubat eyes. See the floating hunk of metal ashore? Ain't there a day before? Now after last night's storm it just shows up. Strange things are happening, eh? That's our ship. Seems it got beached on our sandbar. Guess whatever we hit was not as major as I thought. If I had not called for us to abandon ship, we would not be in this mess. I would probably still be a human as well. And that shiny thing probably has lots of goodies, maybe even a dungeon. Lantern already checked it out, not a soul on board. We need privacy, come. Take this, it's bound to become in handy. Gabite set down an exploration team kit. What is that? It's just some starting gear for you two. Exploring requires some safety equipment. Look inside, eh? People have opened the Pokemon exploration team kit. There was an explorer badge inside and a connection orb. Yeah, there are all sorts of great items in here. This next part sounds strange, but follow what I say, eh? Grab your badge and, well, rub it against it. Rub up against it. It should start to glow. Ah, you got it. Look around the boot fit for me. If you look close, you can see a print just like your own. That mark in it's unique. Only your print looks like it. I noticed the others have interest in names. Out here we do names differently. The print acts as your written name. Most of us islanders go by our print name. Nicknames are less common around here. Print names? Yours really are come from ways then. Don't recognize footprint runes? No matter. Soon yours will understand. In any case, that orb I gave you, it's like mine, but a bit older in design. Most of the functions are broken, however. If you shake it fine, it should show a map of our island. Normally my group charges for these, but this badge was bad, so you can have it for free. Bad badge? What do you mean? Not of import for you to you, but it prevents the orb from linking with the Nexus along with some other functions. Not to mention your orb is locked to our island. To be honest with you, I was just about to give this orb to Lantern to have her bring it back to the mainland. Plus, Yos will make far better use of it than the Federation recycling shop. Most teams use a Wonder map still. In my case, I ain't touched one of those since I was a wee hatchling. Now, look a bit deeper, eh? Argonian peered into the box. There was a special band inside, a sky blue bow. Those 2 items are special. Take them as a token of my help. Thank you. One last thing before we part. How about you ask some of the other Pokemon here? Someone ought to know something. Okay, will do. Thanks again, Gabite. Alright. Let's see, Coconut Bay Beach. Yeah, let's just give that to me and give that to Piplup and Team Rayaza. That's all good, that's good. Someone here must have news of Staraptor, so just talking. Do you have any suggestions? I ain't got a better ideas than yours. Maybe Pokemon travels a lot. I personally suggest Lantern. How would a fish know? Lantern tends to travel to coastal towns a fair bit. She knows just about everyone. Maybe she's heard something, eh? Most of these places mean nothing to me, but I'll make sure to ask Lantern then. Excuse me, Shackle, right? In your face, how may I help you? I'm looking for a Staraptor. Have you seen or heard of one? Sadly, I can't help you. Maybe you can ask Gabite. He doesn't know either. I'm sorry, but I wish you luck in finding your friend. I overheard your conversation with the Gabite, and I'm sorry to say, hun, I ain't got a clue on where your poor friend is. If it'll be of any benefit, I can offer you my services tomorrow once my shop is all cleaned up from the storm. What kind of services? Self-storage mostly. I mean, just look at that tiny bag. Surely you'll want to store more than that. What's more, my services are free of charge to exploration teams, including to new teams like yours. Not the exact help that we were looking for, but thank you nonetheless. You're welcome and good luck. Hey, sorry to bother you. Do you know of a wounded Staraptor? Lantern might know. She pretty much knows everyone on the island. For, you see, when the North Road collapses, Lantern becomes the town messenger. Methinks this is because most Pokemon are not strong enough to cross the wetted peaks and are unable to swim. Or perhaps it's because the 4 Pelipper keep going on strike. Oh, look at me, gone off on a rant. Well, I'm sorry, I haven't seen or heard of your friend. That's fine, I'll keep looking then. Hey, Kecleon. Sir, can we have a moment? How may I assist? Well, you see, we are looking for a lost friend, Staraptor. I'm not sure. She got hurt really bad, and you are sure you know nothing? I heard Pokemon. I'm so sorry. I hope you find her. But if you need any supplies in your journey to find Staraptor, come by me in my brother's shop in Coconut Village. Noted. Have you seen a Staraptor anywhere? Nope, I don't know of a Staraptor. Sorry, I can't help. No, that's fine, we'll keep looking. Quagsire, right? Have you seen a Staraptor anywhere? Staraptor. I think I've heard the cries of one badly hurt, but I ain't seen her. Poor thing, to make such animalistic sounds. The pain she must have endured last night. I shudder at the thought. Do you think anyone saw her fall? Oh, is that how she got hurt? Falling from the sky during the storm? I suppose Lantern may be able to assist you more on this matter. That's fine, thanks anyways. Okay, can I go to Ampharos, please? Hey, have you seen a Staraptor anywhere? If the North Road to Coastal Town hadn't collapsed in last night's storm, you could have asked for her there. But alas, the tunnel ended up collapsing in a landslide. It might take weeks to repair. So, what is this coastal town the folks here keep mentioning? Newcomers, huh? Thought so. It's of course the to the north of here and only has 2 or 3 connection routes. One way used to be through Bidoof Dam Pass, but it got flooded years back, and the road has since fallen into disrepair. Second way is Wetted Peaks. Alas, that that way is most likely difficult for you too. And the way most Pokemon took would have been through the North Road Tunnel. But as I mentioned, that tunnel collapsed about 2 nights ago, and for Coastal Town, it's the largest settlement on the island, and if someone found Staraptor, they most likely would have taken her to the clinic in that town. So, would anyone know if Staraptor was in Coastal Town? Try Lanthorn. Will do. Alright, I think only Lanthorn's left. Argonian, I think we should talk to everyone here first. Let's ask around. Yeah, okay, let's talk to Lanthorn. Hello? Lanthorn, right? Can we ask you about a Pokemon? Her name is Staraptor. Staraptor, huh? Have I seen her? Aha, I think I have. Last night when I was swimming into Coastal Town. Really? Tell us more. I saw your friend being brought into the northern clinic by a few Pokemon. Burn marks from a lightning bolt by the sound of it. She was badly injured personally. I think she will survive, but I'm a fish, not a doctor, so who knows. Seems like this island is just full of characters. As Lanthorn is so carefree. Sadly, since the Northern Road has collapsed, there is currently no way to make it to Coastal Town, and by the looks of you, swimming or wetted peaks could be a death sentence. So what's so bad about wetted peaks? Never been there because, well, I don't have legs. But from what I heard, it's a very steep dungeon with lots of spikes. Can't you take us by water? I'm so sorry, but I'm currently carrying letters and packages. You two would add too much weight to my bag. However, I will make sure to check up on Staraptor for you. I see. Argonian, perhaps we could head to the nearby village and see if we could find some work. Hello again. I overheard your conversation. Oh, hey Gabite. Heading to Coconut Village, eh? Follow me, then I can show you as a roundabout. But only in brief. I have been shirking my Federation duties today. On the morrow, I could show you around the boat in full. Thanks again. Let's go, Argonian. And this is the village square, which is not a square, but who cares? This town seems empty. Where is everyone? Yes, by 2 nights ago brought a Buddha rotted storm. Collapsed the Northern Road Tunnel as well. As for the villages, you saw most of them on the beach. The rest are either working on repairing the road or exploring. The North Road Tunnel? This island has 2 settlements, Coconut Village and Coastal Town. There's also a mountain range to the north. Impossible to cross, save for wetted peaks and the Northern Road Tunnel. I heard Lanthorn say your Staraptor is in Coastal Town. Shame wetted peaks is too dangerous for you two. How do you know? Simple. About the way youse carry your stuffs. Piplup clearly has not battled in ages. And you, Argonian, I dice at you, waddling about like a day-old hatchling. Curse youse act older, but are still too weak. It's true. Before yesterday, I was pampered, lived a comfortable life with little battling and little work. Poor Argonian, getting tossed into a new body just like that. It must be hard. Cheer up, eh? Ain't all doom and gloom. You might enjoy island life. It oughta toughen yours up might as well. But what do we do now? You're an exploration team now, the only one in Coconut Village at the moment. And with all the big shot teams going around and about after the major jobs, there's sure to be something for yours to do. So my suggestion is, how about yours come with me? We could take a gander at the job board. Excuse me, the 3 of you. Spare a moment if you will so kindly. Looks like we may have to do less reading and more talking. Sorry. Are you two new folks of a new English? Are you two new folks part of an exploration team? Yeah, we are. We're Team Rayasa. How can we help you? Great. Well, me and my brother require your help. You see, I lost my recent shipment. How and where? I was just at Dusty Ravine's entrance when suddenly a rock fell onto my cart, ruining it. I ran back to town out of disappointment. I would gladly pay you 1,000 poke to go back in and see what you could salvage. We're happy to help. Sorry, I admit I was a bit rude earlier, but looks like you've got yourselves a job to do. Job, I haven't got all day. Customers are bound to come soon. Check your up. Dusty Ravine is just about west from here. You can't miss it. Well, Argonian, off we go. Yeah, let's go. Just a little further by the looks of it. That looks like the card. Seems like Kecklin wasn't kidding. His card is ruined, but the card is empty. Argonian, I bet his stuff was stolen, probably brought into the dungeon by some Pokemon. Let's go in and see. I agree, but we should be careful. Who knows what we might face. Also, I think I see footprints leading into the dungeon. You're right. But we still need to get this job done. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Dusty Ravine. That's a bunch of gummies. I think Dragon Rage probably still is a good move for me right now. Alright, level 9 on Piplup. Was a good idea to choose a fire type. Okay, I did not want to wake you up. Although I guess we can get the XP. Yeah. Getting the XP doesn't hurt. Cool. Okay, I literally cannot attack. Which is weird, but... I mean, I should be able to at least, like, spew fire in the general direction, right? But apparently not. But I just realized they threw seeds at me. Since when do they throw seeds? Or anything in general besides like rocks? And even rocks they throw rarely. Okay, that's leopard juice. What is leopard juice? Leopard juice. Right, from juice made from leopard berries. It restores the power points of all its users' moves. Also, /N moment. It also slightly fills Pokemon. Okay, it's basically a max elixir. Although, is it for one move or for all moves? Okay, all of move. Yeah, okay. Because originally leopard berries only restored for one move. Anyways, that's the Ravine Floor 8. That Ravine sure was dusty, but it looks like we made it to the end at last. At least last. Anyway. An orb and a locked chest. Is this it? It seems like it. I see a facing ray from the orb. Looks very much like Kecleon. I will just gonna try something real quick, which is view and magnification filter. I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't know. Okay, this is the right place then. You failed to say how poorly engraved it was. You're right, but it still does look a bit like a Kecleon, almost like one that had too much to drink. Time to haul this chest out of here. It might be able to fix his cart. Seems all that happened was the wheel came loose. I'm not quite sure if this like very pixel style is better than this. I'm really not sure. Anyways, if you've seen it so far, let me know what you think, what is better. Yeah, I hope you can, otherwise there's no way we can carry this thing back with us. Anyways, let's head back. You found my orb and my chest. You have my thanks. However, I failed to be honest with you. That rock, it was part of an attack. Huh? What rock? The one that hit my cart. Allow me to continue, please. This is not the first time I was attacked outside of a dungeon. Seems the local dwellers have been getting more aggressive as of late. But do not fret, for all I did was send you on an errand to repair my cart and retrieve my leftover merchandise. If your cart was attacked, would that not mean the criminals that attacked you could have still been around? No, for you see, the criminals that attacked me, my siblings took care of them, and they cleared safe passages for you. That's why I decided to send you two rookies on an errand instead of doing it myself. There was little risk involved. Very well. you've earned your reward. You get a protein, you get calcium, you get iron. Damn, we do not get potassium. Very sad. And 1,000 poke. Wow, 1,000 poke. Coin paid for a job done. Of course, I expect to see some of that back next time you browse my wares. Thank you. Do we not get a cut? Well, it looks like you got your first job done, eh? On the morrow, come by town and I will show you around a bit some more. Will do, Gabbat. Thank you for all the help. I don't know what we would have done without your advice and aid. No worries, bye. Island at charity is what my ma taught me. I say y'all should head on home. Was a big day for you, eh? Big day indeed, but we did it. Yeah, our first job. Let's go. Argonian, I'm done. I finished making dinner. Come on, you can see what my Pokemon cooking is like. I'm curious now. If it's anything like your puffins, count me in. Seems to be tasty. Good night. I can't seem to sleep. Argonian, you're awake? Yeah, still here. Still a Pokemon. The past few days have been intense. I agree, but we have to focus on finding Staraptor. Gabite may be odd, but as of now, he seems to be our best bet of getting a proper plan in place. You don't seem very fazed by all of this. How do you do it? I try to focus on what's important. Don't forget why you came here. You came here to learn more about the island. And you also came here for me. I cannot thank you enough for this. Just know that I will never leave your sight. Damn, Piplup. It's the least I can do. After all, I was the one who got you into this mess. One last thing. What are those mystery dungeons? Seems we visited two already. Not too sure myself. I have a faint memory of them, but as you know, I remember a little about myself. If I recall correctly, there are places where the world gets messed up? Not important. Tomorrow we can figure this out. Maybe Gabite will explain it to us. Try to sleep. I know I'm tired. Good night, Argonin. Exploration Team Quick Tip. You can now use the bag in your cave as storage. Just walk up to it and press A. Furthermore, you can also use your bet to save the game. Chapter 3, Low-Tad. The next sunrise. Good morning, Argonian. Good morning, Piplup. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna check the bag thing out. So they mean this bag, right? Yeah, let's go. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, let's see. Hello. Are you Rayaza? Yeah, that's us. What do you need? I saw you two the other day at the beach. Gabby told me you're an exploration team. And, well, I need your help. So, what's the matter? Baltoy and I went to Riverside Trail. It's a dungeon just north of here. I fainted and Baltoy was nowhere to be seen. I don't know what happened to him. Gabby told me you could help. Please help me. I'm not rich, but maybe I could find a way to pay you. What do you think, Argonian? Should we go help? Seems Baltoy could be in trouble. Nah. Why should we? Because this is the right thing to do. You would do the same for me or Staraptor, right, Argonian? Okay, it's just the same thing. Yeah, okay, help. I say we should. More experience for us. Sure, we will help you, Murkrow. Oh, thank you. I won't forget this. Please get Baltoy home safely. He's my only friend. And before I go, Gabite was looking for you west of the village gates. Well, Piplup, perhaps we can finally see Coconut Village a bit more populated today. Gabite awaits us. And off we go. Alright. New crossing. Oh, hey, Gabite. Settled down in that old cave, eh? Good place, lots of ripe berries, ready for the picking in Palm Forest. Not the most popular place on account of being outside the town walls, but I heard y'all kicked out the wild Mankeys. Been meaning to kick him out myself, but I never got around to it. Thought themselves some big shot criminals. I dies of that. And it's too bad y'all didn't turn him in. You know, each one of them had a 25-pound bounty on their head. What? Did those... Man, his accent is something. Did those Pokemon cause trouble to the residents here? Correct. They attacked townsfolk who just wanted to pick berries and harvest coconuts from Palm Forest. After that beating I gave him, they fled to the north, leaving that cave unoccupied. I forgot to mention some stuff yesterday. Allow me to explain. If you look down yonder, that well has fresh water. Might relaxing and tasty, eh? Your cave bed also functions the same as this here well, but the well is more convenient. Now look behind you. Heading that way takes you to the north road. It also leads to many other mystery dungeons. Down south is a trail that runs around by the beach. And now to the east, let me tell you more about our village. It says you should always return before sundown. Once it gets dark, the gates shut. We do have a sentry around here, but the grate ain't been watched around the clock. Why do we do this? Well, it's cause many bad folks live on this here island. Fugitives from the grass continent mostly. We picked up the practice of having a sentry from the guild or the east. Cause the guilds share outlaw information with the Federation, and I share that information with our sentry. Like I mentioned to you yesterday, prints are fairly unique, serve as a great identifier, both for teams and outlaws. So, wild Pokemon, tell me more about them. Ah, those Mankey. All Pokemon are sentient, but as of late it seems dungeon dwellers have been going wild. Them dungeons are not always caused to go wild, only saw it around about a few years ago. What is this grass continent you mentioned? Ah, one of the main inhabited global landmasses. The Exploration Federation has a major base out on that continent. Been years since I last visited, so I can't tell you much. It's to the northeast of here, fine place. If you ever do visit, say hi to Wigglytuff for me, eh? But odd question for you boys to be asking. Here I thought y'all hailed from the grass continent. I bet you hail from another island in the Sea of Wonders. But don't tell me about it, I like mysteries. Anyway, let us continue our tour. You've seen this place yesterday, but let me refresh you. Yesterday you helped Cacklin, his shop is over that way. Now look under you, I don't know. The bank is next door. Oh, it's a Nosepass bag. Don't tell Nosepass this, but I think the boys are weird. Damn. Looking that way is Kangaskhan. She runs a storage business. The Exploration Federation has a deal with her family. Exploration teams get to use her storage for free, so be nice, cause her kin are some of the nicest folks you will ever meet. Quagsire's out today, but he runs a locksmith business from their house. Just don't ask about his basement, eh? He has some, strange Pokemon down there. Bro has children locked in his basement. I hear rumors too, but no sense talking about ghosts. Let us continue into the heart of the village, eh? Alright, fly on! This is the heart of the village. To our north is the Exploration Federation base on this island. Later today or on the morrow I can show you around about the base. Off about that way is the cafe. The storm flooded it. Spinner should open soon enough, but when is soon I ain't got a clue. Marowak runs a dojo off that way. He's arguing with Ampharos about something fierce. I wouldn't get involved. It's also where we keep our prisoners. But yours don't need to worry about that, eh? Marowak? Yes, by I said Marowak. What are we today? Never mind. Okay, boy. Anyway, yeah. They're fighting and I don't want to get involved. Doing so may result in me losing a scale or two, and I value my scales deeply. As for Ampharos, he can judge your old noggin. He's the village move tutor after all. And that's about it. Thank you, Gabbard. You've been really nice. No worries about today. I hope you guys get to see Staraptor soon. In any case, I need to get back to work. I have an important meeting. Please don't disturb me. Yours can come by after I'm done. Also, good luck with Murkrow's job today, eh? Alright. This village is a tropical paradise. Coconuts, a nice beach, the ground is soft and the town has a bunch of amenities. This sucks! Just about everything here is horrible, to be honest. Would much rather find Staraptor and become human again. I understand. I can't imagine how disoriented you must be and all the weird feelings you're dealing with right now. Just know that I'm here for you, Aragonian. Anyways, we should tour the town and then head out on today's job. We should indeed do that. Can't go in there right now. Can't go in that way. Beep. Bonjour. I am Sheriff Magnazone. Many confuse moi with Officer Magnazone. For un he sits, I beep. Ah, my ears. Do you have some sort of intercom in your chassis? That is correct, and I apologize. If you do see Monsieur... I forgot how to pronounce it. I used to know it. Anyway, Gabba, please do inform him I'm offended at being called officer. You can't say Marowak right either. You might be out of luck there, Sheriff. When it takes some sense of humor, sadly, I'm unable to reciprocate. However, I look forward to working with you. Seems Gabbard is in heated debate with someone. Best not to go in there, we can come back later. Alright. Kulava. Kulava speaking. Get on my bad side and I will turn Bernie into crisp. Oh, I forgot my manners. Team Weasel at your service. With fire and swift claw we overcome our foes. Of course, we do it playfully and only to bad Pokemon. Do you always introduce yourself with threats of violence? Clearly you're not from here. A punch in the face is the friendliest greeting. That or a light burn. Wanna fight? Actually, never mind. As Ferret would say, I'm pooped. Okay. I'm sure we'll meet again. And I'm sure that when we do, our battle will be legendary. Memes. Yo, in your face, my name is Ferret. What's yours? Argonian. And I'm Piplup. Nice to meet you, Ferret. Okay. We have a berry farm, as it looks like. With a milk tank. Got milk? Of course you don't. Today's Monday. I only give milk out on Wednesday. Wait, so you just give away your milk? Don't other Pokemon find that weird? Drinking from another Pokemon's bodily fluids? That sounds like the best thing ever? I know, right? The fact you find it gross, it shows that you ain't from around here. Remember, outsiders ain't trusted, but maybe you should try some of my milk. It might make you less grumpy. Maybe, but not this time. I will see you around, I guess? Sure, Marcos. Greetings, outsider, enchanted by my wings, are ya? It's so nice to see a new face around here. I do hope you stay. My name is Flygon. I live up at Desolated Point. Do visit one day. Why is he stretching the S's so much? Oh, and I have you hear lovely singing. It is not me, but it's my wings. Thanks for the talk, Flygon. Weirdo. True. And I can't just barge into people's houses. Bad game. No. Alright, what do we have down here? Yeah, okay, can't go in there. Can't go in there. There's Kecleon though. Diglett owes me 100 poke. If you see him, tell him I need it back. I want to buy some apples with it. How do you even loan money to a Diglett? Does he hold it with his mouth? No, I think he uses his feet. Feet? He has them? Feet? Are you two okay? Yeah, we're fine. I was just lost in thought about something. It's about time. It's about high time we get going, Argonian. Let's go. Sure. Just in case. Nosepass. Welcome to the Nosepass Bank. Let us store our money. Umbrian. Greetings. My name is Umbrian. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for being blunt, but our village is not the most fond of outsiders like yourself. However, since Gabite seems to like you too, I will trust his intuition, and as such, I will trust you. I've noticed that we've not been getting the warmest welcome. Is there a reason for this distrust? Like, even outside of town, there seems to be a whole defensive wall. Do the Pokemon here have wars? Nah, not wars. Outlaws from foreign lands often beach on our islands and cause chaos. So while us townsfolk seek peace, we are all constantly on edge. A group of bandits could attack us at any time. We've repelled many attacks before, but with the North Road collapsed, we can't rely on support from Coastal Town. Coastal Town happens to be in a far better position than our humble village. I do recommend that you two visit it one day. Wow, this island must be dangerous. How safe are the high roads? And secondly, since we're on an island, are we at risk of pirates invading? The roads are safe enough. It's the mystery dungeons that are full of wilds and bandits. As for your pirate question, we have had a few encounters, but the naval guard up in Coastal Town repels them. Anyways, I'm glad I could help. Thank you. You were very helpful. Alright, let's see what I can stash away in Kangaskhan storage. I think I stashed away a lot of stuff already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Good. Let's see. Palm Forest Cave, Exploration, Coconut Village, Southern Trail. Let's take a quick wrong way. Aw, I can't go to the Southern Trail. But I can, however, save my game. Which I will do. Alright. Argonian. Macro, we were just about to head out on your job. Yeah, about that. I want to go with you. I guess we could take you. We are looking for your friend after all. Thank you. I'm ready to go now. I promise I will be useful. You three. Good thing you're still around about here. Something wrong? Yes, but I called a village meeting. It's an emergency. Emergency? Yes, I need you three to come with me. All will be explained. Everyone needs to come? I am rounding up just about everyone I can. Follow me, eh? This is important. But my friend? This involves your friend too. Let's go already, eh? Thank you all for coming. You know, I called this meeting rather abruptly, but it's of the utmost importance. With me is Officer Magnezone. He came from the Grass Continent and has something to share with all of us. Greetings everyone, I have visited your island today as part of a global investigation into mystery dungeons. Recently, a large number of mystery dungeons have been occurring around the entire world. It appears that this backwater island is at the center of it for an indeterminate reason. Furthermore, Pokemon have been acting strange compared to baseline behavior after prolonged exposure to a dungeon. This process is irreversible. Consumption of gummies or being knocked out will aid in recovery. Gabite can explain more on what this means. Thank you, Magnezone. Allow me to continue, eh? The Federation has been doing research on this all. We believe that a distortion of space and time is to blame. Again? And why here? Why can't... Please, no interruptions. As I was saying, who or what is at the center of this? We ain't got a clue. As for all the technical mumbo-jumbo my partner Magnezone just said, it seems that being in a dungeon, it could fuck up your mind after a while. Make you do things no sane mon would ever do. One final point of discussion. Bad Pokemon appear to have their bad traits increased drastically in dungeons. As such, please take extra caution when venturing into a dungeon to avoid conflicts with potential outlaws. And to exploration teams, Gabite has restored the outlaw board. This means that bounties for bad Pokemon are now being posted. Yeah, it was a good time I got that old board back up. And it's about time that we tidy up this island. Outlaws shall no longer go unpunished while us townsfolk suffer. Finally. At last, something sensible comes out of your mind, mouth, Gabite. Anywho. Since my meeting is now over, feel free to stop by the Federation base. Magnezone, thank you. That will be all for today. Spread the word, eh? And to all of you, be careful. Narehudo. Well, that was something. No sense worrying about it, Argonian. We have a job to do. Oh, maybe we could also have a peek into the Federation base while we're here. Yeah, let's do that. That's a gate. There's a slot for an orb. Insert your connection orb into the slot. You press down the orb. Wow. Nexus user detected. Limited functions detected. Booting in safe mode. Oh, Expression to Federation. Following the Tangy incident, the Federation has become much more involved in the research of spacetime. An organizational restructuring has occurred as well. To all new members and old ones, please take note of the new rankings. The Federation is split into 6 distinct units. This includes leadership, administration, exploration, judicial, research, and guilds. Members can be part of multiple units and have multiple ranks. Listed below are all unit ranks. Leadership, the 4 Seers, Ambassador, Honor members, note that. Is a legacy rank, please see an Ambassador for promotion. Administration, Dues Officer, Clerk, Exploration, Chief, Agent, Ranger, Explorer, Judicial Sheriff Officer, Deputy. Note that the Judicial branch is independent from other branches and primarily works with guilds. Research, Archaeologist, Scholar, Guilds, Guildmaster, Exploration teams, and Recruits. Guild primarily operates independently, but they do pay 90% kickback and are our primary income source. Exploration teams may not need to operate under a guild, however, it is strongly advised that they do so. Other rankings are redacted. Ranger level clearance is required to view further stuff. That was interesting. Okay. One thing that could definitely be changed is that it sends one back to this menu instead of just closing everything down. Anyway, geography. Current next location, the Faroe Islands. Continental plate, Sea of Wonders, numerous continents, grass, east and west. Inability to update Nexus connection or fault detected. Please remove the orb. Okay. Linguistics. Language is complex and evolved. Modern footprint runes are the dominant language of the known world. Basic literacy estimated to be found in 95% of all Pokemon. Scholars indicate the language may be learned at birth. Alphabet is as follows. Abra, Weasel, Chimchar, Dodo, Eevee, Flygon, Gabite, Hitmonchan, Illumise, Jigglypuff, Kecleon, Lucario, Machoke, Nidoran, Armanite, Paras, Quagsire, Rhydon, Sandshrew, Tauros, Ursaring, Vigoroth, Weavile, Xatu, Yanma, and Zigzagoon. Unknown alphabet listed below. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, that's just the unknown alphabet. Ancient foot-shaped writing appears to mimic writing found in some human structures. Literacy rate is said to be 8%. Alphabet too complex, unable to list a nexus. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go over criminal database. Shape between all Federation aligned guilds and outposts. The next criminal database is a vital tool for keeping the peace. All Pokemon leave some kind of print. Bad Pokemon in particular are of interest to our criminal database. Sentries use these prints to help identify potential bad Pokemon. Every footprint is slightly different after all. Many Pokemon complain about how dumb foot identification is. However, it is proven to be 87% effective in the identification of outlaws. As a counter to this, footprint identification is being phased out in favor of connection orbs. However, for the time being, expect to have to stand on that dirty wooden grate and have your print identified. Okay. Coconut Village is pretty empty today. The storm damaged most of the shops, but they should be repaired in a few days. What kind of shops got damaged? Well, for one, the cafe smells like mold, Quagsire had his basement flooded, Ampharos had his TM connection damaged, and the Egg Daycare? It's been empty for the past few weeks, some legal issues in Coastal Town. A daycare? In legal problems? In this Pokemon society? I'm very surprised. Oh, it's not what you think. It's over a intellectual property, you see? As it turns out, a Chansey runs a daycare out east on the mainland. She was here on a business trip and bam, saw the other daycare. Now they booked their house to do arbitration? I don't know. So is that how courts work here? Mutually binding arbitration? Only sometimes. In most cases, we just beat up whoever's in the wrong and call it a day. Come on, you're a Pokemon. I'm one, your partner is one too. We're born to fight. Why waste time indoors arguing about who owns a name when you could just battle till the other drops? Oh, the thrill of the battle is something to cherish. A unique opinion. I would love to chat politics with you sometime. See you around. Shakil and I are partners along with my best friend Wingal. Team Dunshugul is the name. Seems you two are also part of a team. That's so cool. Maybe we can be rivals or something. Funny. What would being rivals even entail? You know, I'm not too sure of that myself. Come back later. I think I will have it figured out by then. Alright. I'm the Flying Wingal of Team Dunshugul. Good to meet you. Always remember to thank Pelipper for his mail deliveries. Will do if we run into him. No, you won't. Pelipper's on strike. I was teasing you. That was a good tease. No? Okay. Anyways, my point is, well, yeah, that was a horrible tease on my part. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's pretend that this conversation never happened. Okay, you do you, I guess. Well, that was most definitely awkward. Agreed. Let's go, Piplup. Definitely agreed. Hey, Gabaray, morning, you two. I heard from Murkrow heading off to Riverside Trail, eh? I suggest being ready to face some bug types, maybe water types as well. Oh, you wanted to ask me? I'm good. Was locked. Gabaite's personal quarters. Alright, I think we should finally get going. I see Murkrow waiting down the road. Are you ready to go? Yeah. I see a river, but this looks more like a lush tropical forest with a road cutting it in half. Yes, a river and a trail that runs by said river. It's a Riverside Trail. Notice anything about this forest? Actually, noticed anything odd about the past few days? Not really. Other than what happened to me and maybe a few small things, nothing stands out. Why do you ask? Listen, just relax your muscles for a second. We're in a moist forest. What do you normally hear in one? Birds, mosquitoes? Mosquitoes! There are none. This world has no mosquitoes. In the human world, a place like this would be full of them. You only ever got bit twice. But sounds like even 2 mosquito bites are enough to cause a disdain towards them. Hey, you two, enough chit-chat, we're almost at the entrance. So, you lost Baltoy here? Yeah, let me tell you about the dungeon. It leads to a river basin. Most of our walk will be on land, however. We'll have to cross the creek once. Over the creek, the local water types get a bit more aggressive, so stay alert. My guess is that Baltoy has gotten stuck or lost around the basin. With the 3 of us, I'm certain we will find Baltoy. Thank you for coming with me. Of course, Murkrow, we're here to help. Looks like we might have to deal with some bugs a bit larger than your common mosquito. Bigger bugs mean bigger and slower targets. Argonian, let's do this. We got a Baltoy to save. We just hit our heads together. Alright, start off good with stairs. We start off even better with even more stairs. Yeah, let's just... I believe in you, Piplup. Good. Because I want these seeds. Alright. Okay. RNG is really on my side right now. I'm just gonna assume he's low, yeah. Blast seed. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay, I should probably switch places with Murkrow. Okay, I can't access Murkrow's moves. Just wait a bit so I can regenerate a bit of health. Okay, Stab Ember still is the way to go. At least if I would hit it. Alright. A level 10 on Piplup. Alright. Okay, somehow I have incredible stair lag right now. Okay, I think it's the first time that I had to walk into more than 2 rooms. Okay, can I swap places? No, I can't. Oh god. Let's see. Now we have 3 confused Pokemon. One of them is now dead. The other one is soon to be dead. Alright. And we level up to 10 as well. And let Piplup recover. I guess we can, like, growl. And I completely forgot that I have Dragon Rage. But I believe in you. You can do that. Good. Let's see, stairs. Okay. Let's just see. I can just eat that thing. Okay, Dragon Rage. Okay. Dragon Rage it again. I believe in you, Piplup. Okay, maybe I shouldn't believe in you. Holy shit. Please don't fucking die. Oh god, that's my Riverside gone. I didn't pay attention to its HP. Ah. But I guess that is that. Good thing I bought the Reviver Seed. Let's just... Where do I have to... There it is. Let's just get rid of the plain seed right now. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, we are back at floor number 10. We're missing a lot of items, but I found this thing. A bright red fish. What it's doing here in the Pokemon world? Eat it to restore some belly. Might taste better cooked, however. Does this imply we're going to get cooking minigames? If so, that would be cool. Also, I learned smoke screen on the way up here. Saves my life, permanently. Can you, like, die? Should go around corners, yeah. And so smoke screen you. Of course it recovered from the Wither status. Way faster than anything else. I have 1 HP. Floor 11. I believe in you, Murkrow. And I also believe in you, Piplup. Okay. Riverside Basin. Hey, what are you taking? Where are you taking me? Is this some kind of joke? I have not heard a single word out of your mouth. I know you have one. Speak! Why did you bring me here? Lotad. Lotad, Lotad. Lotad? What? Lotad. Huh? Say something other than your damn name. Lotad. I'm not scared of you 3. Lotad, Lotad. Hey, look over there. Loadhead, 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 loadhead. Loadhead, mad. Fine, we can fight. Baltoy? Macro, come quick, we found Baltoy. At last. Baltoy, get over here. Good hit. Loadhead. That's a lot of Loadheads. Oh no, more of them. Loadhead. 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 I see 7 of them, plus 2 in the back. The 4 of us have this in the back. Exactly, right? We got this. Team, let us play ball. Toy. Fuck off. Seriously, a fucking name pun, man. Okay, what do we have here? We have... Holy fucking shit. That's a lot of... Loadheads. That's a lot of Loadheads. Bro, you... Okay. I see. This Baltoy can easily just kill us with using self-destruct. That's how it's going, I see. Okay, 1 less Loadhead. Problem is, neither do I nor Piplap have a lot of HP currently, and I don't think I have any HP healing items. Or do I? No, I don't. That makes this rather difficult. Also no macro fainted. Alright. That is done. Ay. That was surprisingly difficult because I had literally nothing to heal myself with. Anyway, we lost our home. Wait, Belta, is that you? Ah, so it was a prank. I come visit you for the first time in years and you pranked me by throwing an ambush? What? Oh, come on now. Now you act all ignorant? Baltai, you know this Lotat. Yeah, us two go way back. Remember what I told you before we came here? I wanted to meet an old acquaintance. Okay, I see. But that does not excuse you for leaving me after I fainted. When I faint, you should leave the dungeon too. I was worried about you, especially with all the wild dungeon Pokemon running amok. Oh, maybe I should leave. Wait, you mentioned wild Pokemon? Yeah, I think we should leave this place as soon as possible, including you, Lotad. Murkrow, remember the talk we had in town earlier? Perhaps this dungeon is messing with our heads in some way. I do indeed. Is this why I'm feeling so emotional? I've never been angry at Baltoy before now. We can take this talk outside. Piplup, let's get out of here. Alright. So, Argonian, tell me, why did you have us leave the dungeon so quickly? My head felt light, something was off, and what Murkrow said about being angry. I believe these mystery dungeons are harming higher level thought. Being human and all, perhaps I resonate differently with them. Lotad, Mankey, I see it now. Seems we have a mystery to solve. Oh, we have company. Ready to fill us in on why you had us leave the dungeon so hastily? I think I can explain. Lotad and his gang, family? They were made wild by the mystery dungeon. And all 5 of us were starting to lose our cognition as well. That makes sense. Exactly like the talk we had in town. Seems you made the right call about leaving. I think this specific dungeon has a stronger mind-altering effect than most. Lotad's prolonged habitation of it. It caused the whole family of Lotad to become wild. Oh, I'm saddened by the news. But what you say is definitely true. My mind is all foggy from the past few months. Thank you for freeing me from this. I must gather my family now. We will migrate upstream. And Baltai, we can have tea some other time. Goodbye, friends. I guess this is a goodbye, old friend. I wish circumstances would be different, but alas. Tough times fall upon us all. One last thing. Yes? Lotad. Oh, come on, here, you little clay thing. Come here. I don't know. Macro. I was so worried. I'm glad you're okay. I would have been fine, you know. I can handle myself. But thank you. I'm glad I have someone like you to look after me. It's fine. We're one step closer to being able to climb wetted peaks. That's the spirit. Oh, you too. Head back to the village. I will prepare a reward before sunset. Okay. Ranger Goward has sent a message. Argonian's team was rewarded with a new treasure bag. You can now carry more items than you could before. Nice. Thank you for saving me. Like Macro said, we're not rich. However, we do have a sizable seed collection. Please take these. Get a Vanish seed, a Doe seed, a Revive seed, let's go, and 100 poke. Wow, all these seeds? What do they do? One can make you invisible, one grants luck, and the final one can revive a fainted explorer. My gran, Honchcrow, she gave these seeds to me. That Doe seed in particular is over 100 years old. Fine seeds. Only eat them when you're in grave need. Alas, I'm unsure of where my gran is now. Some say she joined a coven to the north, but I don't know. 100 years? Are you sure that seed is even edible? Fret not, it's a magic seed. I doubt they expire. It's getting late now. Thank you again for your help. We must head home now. Until we meet again. Congrats, Yao's done it again. Most guilds do 2 tests before exploration teams are allowed to use job boards, and Yao's passed with flying colors. However, I must tell you something, the Wonder Mail system and job boards ain't cheap. If you take job from them, Yao's will owe around about 90% of any poke. But Yao's will also be allowed to keep any items rewarded. That much? So you're saying that if we were given a reward of 1,000 poke, we would only keep 100 of that? Correct. Boy, nothing in life is free, eh? Get a load of this. Hey Argonian, what do you think? Sounds like taxes. Sounds like income taxes, yeah. Honestly, this federation seems to provide a fair bit of stuff for us. It sort of feels like a tax system. We get taxed for our work and in return we get to use these services. Taxation, theft, the same thing. Boy, that's about right. But look boy, I almost failed politics back in my federation training. Probably why I'm never getting promoted to a scholar. So while yes, it might be taxes, this federation ain't just about to use your funds to give me a vacation, eh? Besides, in the grand scheme of things, you do realize that you can either pay for these boards via taxes or via fees. Although, I got to be honest, again, if there were more groups with boards, it would probably be cheaper. Alas, this is a small island. Now, I says it's about time to head home. Take it easy, eh? Yes, the stars. I was right. The stars are all wrong. This must be... Argonian? I was just out for some fresh air. Need me for something? Not really. I was wondering why you would be out at night. Then you can entertain me for a minute. Look at the sky for me. Describe what you see. What I'm looking at? I just see stars. And the moon. Oh well, you see... Strange. What's your point then? Did we time travel, teleport to a different universe or something? Potentially both. In my opinion, we have to be in a different world. That storm had us cross some kind of boundary. How else would this island suddenly appear out of thin air? Slight problem with your star theory. Look a little to the left of the moon. What's that? That fooled me at first too, but count the stars. One of the stars are missing. It just happens to look like the Dipper. What? Plus all of the other stars are out of place. Well, I would need to know stuff about stars, which I don't, but I guess that makes sense. Wait, Argonian, earlier today, Gavin mentioned all those other continents. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but your world doesn't have any continents full of intelligent Pokemon. It's so simple, how did we miss the fact? Wait, I have an idea. Follow me inside, I can explain. Okay, let me hear your great idea. So, you had an idea? Tell me before I pass out. We might be able to hire a Pokemon to build us a raft. Think about it, if we can raft to your ship, perhaps we could sail it out of the bay, wait for a storm, and then be transported back to your world. But first, we would sail to a coastal town and pick up Staraptor. What if I end up as a Pokemon in the human world? No, I most likely need to be turned back here first. Not to mention I have no clue on if my ship is even seaworthy anymore or if it's completely beached out on the bay. But you still have some useful equipment on board, right? You're right. Perhaps rafting there might not be such a bad idea after all. Well, Argonian, seems we have a plan for the next couple days. Work in the job boards, and in a day or two we can ask Gabite about a carpenter, or maybe hire that lantern. Yeah, she might be able to swim us to the ship, but a raft? No, you fell asleep. In that case, good night. Argonian and Piplup have found their game plan, to build a raft, to set sail to their beached vessel. Will this lead Argonian to escape, or will it be a fruitless endeavor? What about Staraptor? Is Argonian's noble companion safe? And what about Gabite? What of Gabite? What are his motives? And why are mystery dungeons expanding? There remain many questions left to ask, many mysteries to solve. The next sunrise. Good morning, Argonian. Well, I do have to say, these are mysteries that we're gonna solve in the next episode, because unfortunately, I'm completely out of time and Windows is already complaining as well. Well, with that said, I do hope you enjoyed this first episode of Explorers of the Merge. And, well, until the next one, I wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever end. Bye.